Come on, 10 seconds.
What are we waiting for?
You've just kind of rolled out everything. Tired this morning. It's always Fridays, they start to get to you. Tired, cold, didn't sleep that well last night either. These are the days that are the ones, it's easy to do the days where you have lots of energy, where you look good, feel good. These are the ones that count, where it's fucking freezing in the morning. Trainer's coming up now, so he's gonna slaughter me for 45 minutes and then we'll be straight into Discord lives with all my Discord members, so helping people under that $1 million mark. And he's excited, he just had his biscuits. You've got energy, fucking hell, we need some of that. And then we've got daily mental coach, covering who's the best hires and stuff like that. I'm gonna run through the Oodie's process of hiring as well.
What's with the shoes?
These are barefoot shoes. So the foot has like 26 bones, 33 joints, 100 muscles. So the way traditional shoes work is they promote like a heel strike pattern, whereas these are completely flat and they allow kind of a mid to toe strike pattern. They also have like nothing on the bottom, which allows like proprioception, so you can feel feel the ground beneath them. Strengthens other muscles, like kind of how it was supposed to be, like when you're barefoot. There's also heaps of width to allow like your toe to stretch at the bottom as well. So it just strengthens your feet in the right way. So whenever I do weights, I'll use a barefoot shoe. You can just go barefoot, you don't need to buy these. Let's do it. The thing that you do in the morning is always the thing that it's most important to you. If mental health is the most important thing to you, first thing you should be doing is probably meditating, journaling. If the main thing that's important to you is sticking to a schedule, losing weight, like getting fitter, then training should be the first thing. Because if you delay, you just create risk in not doing that exercise during the day. So at the moment, I'm enjoying training and I want to kind of focus on it. Plus, it's just, despite being fucking freezing right now, it's going to be really, really hot during the days up here. So I'm just kind of getting my circadian rhythm in the right spot.
Why couldn't you sleep last night?
I could sleep. I just didn't get very good sleep. So I track all my sleep using a mattress topper called 8 Sleep. It tracks, like, it adjusts its temperature, hot and cold. It tracks your HRV, deep sleep, REM sleep. And yeah, I just got fuck all deep sleep and fuck all REM sleep, so I don't know, maybe I was stressed.
What is stressing you out right now?
Look, just Oodie's hours, to be honest. Like, would have loved to be doing 30-40 million this month, but as I said, we over forecasted based on the energy crisis last year and the impact that had actually on Oodie's hours, so needing to rally the team. And yeah, we launched the Click Frenzy sale, which was good, but I think we launched it a little bit early and we got in a little bit of trouble for that. So that was definitely an honest mistake. So yeah, we need to make good there. But no, I think it'll come good. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! How are you? Yeah, going good.
Far apart, big breath in.
I think the main mistake that kids make in the gym, it's the same one that I made, which was just hitting chest every single day.
Yeah.
And then pec minor getting so tight, rolling the shoulder blade forward, and then them having shoulder impingement like through here for the rest of their life.
Yeah, it's getting rotation.
Yeah, I did that as well. And the problem is, like, your chest doesn't develop.
No.
Because it gets so tight through there and you can't get any blood flow to it.
One more, finish up. Good boy. Count the 8 for me. Yeah, just compliment that press. Elbows down towards the pockets.
There's this event, it's called, what is it, Hyrox?
Yeah.
What is it? It's a 1,000-meter ski.
Hyrox is basically like a fitness test. Sort of, yeah. I guess they're trying to match or emulate what CrossFit Games would be.
The founder of Represent, that clothing brand, it'd be like over 10 mil, that probably way more than that now. His name's George Heaton, and he competes in those races with his, like, one of his like training partners, and they're fucking beasts. Like, absolute beast. It looks like a brutal race. He drives a Rolls, he's such a boss.
Driving a K.
Okay.
Yeah. See if he's got a K in him. At the end of the section. That's halfway. Coming up the halfway. 500 metres, Davie. Come on, 10 seconds. Alright, you're going to stop here. 3, 2, 1. There's a 3:45. Pick it. Look at that.
Okay.
Woo!
Well done.
3:47. That's close. Good boy. So that's a nice day finish.
How are you feeling?
Tired. Ready to start the day. So now we're gonna go straight into Discord live with all my Discord members just to answer their questions. They're all doing under $1 million, so I just want to help them out, try to get to that $1 million mark. Free of charge. Join the Discord. We'll add a link. We'll help you out. Just gotta catch my breath first. Oh, fucking cold.
My hands are fucking frozen.
Oh, shoulders are so sore now. Hey everybody, can you hear me? We've got questions. We'll actually get to the questions this time. Nick got excited last time and taught us TikTok shops. I'm looking for a product idea, and my question is, when I find a product, how should I test it as quick as possible? Pictures and video from Alibaba/Amazon in order to see if there is demand for the product in my country, or should I customize the product and packaging in order to differentiate it from the rest? Yes, definitely differentiate from the rest. How to actually test it, get 5-10 units. Sometimes you're going to have to get 100 units. Bring them in, launch a Facebook ad campaign, make sure that you're not too rough with the website and the emails and all of the creatives that you're creating for it, because you might get a false negative if you do shit marketing. That being said, even if you do really, really shit marketing and the product's a winner.
We did something a bit different recently, which was we had a product that was like very generic, I would say, and there weren't very many photos available online that weren't like someone else's. And for our very initial test, we took one of those photos and we used AI to like basically replace the whole background.
Oh, that's cool.
The actual product was actually theirs, but if you looked at the photo, you wouldn't have thought it was your product photo, if that makes sense. And we ran that and basically validated the product, and then like maybe a week later, we were able to airship.
I love that. How did you use AI? Like, what was the workflow?
So Canva implemented it
That's
like
cool.
a magic. They have like a couple of these magic AI like replacement tools, and that was how we did that. So just pop it on there, replace the outside, and just generate a bunch, because a lot of them were trash. But we found if we just kept generating, we found a good one.
Cool. Thanks,
That's
everyone.
awesome. Thank
Have a
you.
good day. Bye. So Discord was good, live was good, shoulders are sore. But no, it was good. We've had Luke Belmont popped in just the other day on Discord, which was pretty cool. Let's get some food. I'm definitely not fasting today. Oh, golly gosh. Do you reckon they have the ice magic in the States?
I don't know.
Have you had it before?
Nah.
Oh, you've got to try ice magic. Oh, I'm going to blow your mind. At 9 a.m. in the morning.
It's an Australian thing.
This is, it must be. You just have a little bit, because otherwise your insulin will spike and you'll crash later on today. So you pour it on liquid.
Jeez.
And then wait, time lapse this.
What are we waiting for?
Wait! It's so exciting.
Oh, it gets solid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you had it before?
Nah.
No. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh no, it didn't work. Wait. Okay, that's all. I ruined it. Good?
Let's go.
It is good, hey? It's good shit. It's not carnival though. Today, got daily mentor calls, an hour Q&A with me. I've got 4 of them. They will be with some brands doing over 10 million, 20 million bucks, so I need to be quite switched on for that. Southern state. And then after that, I've got a potential investment that I want to make. They've got this insane product, high repeat purchase rate, high margin, e-commerce product. They're actually based in Asia, which is really cool as well.
Before you started eating steaks, you used to eat the same thing. Like, for example, sunta. How do you adjust your mindset to do the same thing over and over again?
The carnivore diet is extremely satiating. So unlike other diets that are extremely like bland and doesn't feel like it fills you up, those kind of things, this is the complete opposite. You eat when you're hungry, you eat one thing pretty much. It hasn't been hard to stick to at all. Motivation is overrated. Motivation and discipline, if you're relying on that kind of stuff, you want to actually want to do the thing that you're doing. Sure, you can reason, you can rationale, you can say, this is my why, this is why I want to do this thing to get these benefits. But if in that split second, you don't have the willpower to continue and think about that thing, then it's going to be too hard to do. So for me, I actually enjoy this. It gives me energy and it tastes good every single time. Quick call. Well, I'm going to have no vegetarian subscribers after this. I swear I love animals. Let me swap out this chair. I'm so low to the ground. And my shoulders are like up here. Like this. Oh. Alright, if you want, here's a $10 million e-commerce product idea for you. An office chair, but your dog can sit next to you. So a little dog side chair will go viral on TikTok. And it's adorable. And I'll buy one. But it needs to hold up Shirley's fat ass. Oh, shit. So I get all my groceries delivered. Way easier that way. Howdy, mate.
Hey,
how's it going? Been good. You alright with dogs? Hey! I think he's alright with dogs. Are you... What are you here for, sorry?
I'm detailing a car.
Okay, awesome. Well, it's that one.
Oh, it's this G-Wagon here, sweet.
Yeah, it's unlocked, so...
Sweet.
Anything else?
This is probably the sickest car I've done.
Okay, awesome. Well, good luck with it.
Just PowerPoint and a tap. Oh,
just
tap there.
help yourself inside.
Sweet.
It's all
You guys vlogging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your channel?
Davie Fogarty?
David, why do you sound so familiar?
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's where I see you. I was like, this face is so familiar. I was like, damn.
Did you want a coffee or anything? We're going to
Yeah, I'll grab a coffee, sure.
Yeah.
Just like a short black or something.
Short black?
Yeah,
Awesome. Sweet.
Alright. Yeah, I came here, I was like, this is a gated community. I was like, this is going to be sick ass cars. I expected a Lamborghini, but...
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint. So that was what we call the most Australian interaction ever. You want a coffee? Yeah, I'll have coffee. I've met him for 5 seconds. We're best friends already. Short black. And then a small latte extra shot.
Nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah,
Gordon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm just watching Jamie Zhu's video. He did a house tour, so I'm giving him a bit of feedback, making sure it's all good, but it's very funny. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out.
All the viewers out there wanting to escape their 9 to 5, what do they have to do?
You got to commit to the learning process and then just get started. We've just got a product demo at the moment. I don't really do these very much, to be honest, but I'm just so interested in this problem and how we can solve it. So I think these guys are pretty smart. We'll use them for one of our smaller brands, not the Oodie, to test, make sure it's good. Typically a founder has, for the most part, from my experience, they have great marketing or product knowledge. But operationally, because it's, very rarely do they actually learn operations early on in the business, they struggle with operations and finance. So if we can find tools that enable and grow these people in that skill set early on, they've already got the marketing knowledge from starting the business, it's really helpful to founders. Daily mentor, let's get it. The easiest way to know who you should hire and probably what will be the best hire is what you are finding difficult.
So in an e-com business, traditionally, there is not a head of sales because most of it runs through marketing. But we knew that one of our early strategies was that we wanted to get to retail distribution. And so the stars kind of aligned with this guy because he was in a job that he wasn't that interested in and was looking to get into retail growth. So he was still early enough and young enough that he was affordable to us, because I think sometimes the best person you can get is the best one that you can afford. And so he came on early before, it was a great culture fit before we really got to retail, but he owned the entire process. So really it allowed all of us to focus on the D2C side of the business. And he very much focused on building out the retail side of the business.
When you're introducing a new channel, even if it's a digital channel, there's one, you need to make sure that your business, you're very clear on what success looks like for that role, and they need to be able to, oh, cute. They need to be able to support their role in terms of creating profitability. You can set up bonuses to make sure that they know that number on the back of their hand, because that'll align their self-interest if they're not hitting those bonuses.
I think I look at hiring through two lenses. You hire for risk, like you were talking about, Davie, of, like, this is if we screw this up, like, there's risk in our business. Let's bring in somebody that actually has the expertise to do it, because we're not the right person to do it. Or for recognized opportunity that lives in the future. And so in the risk situation, often you're passing immediate needs off to someone right now. Okay, great. They're dealing with it. In the opportunity one, sometimes you're hiring before you maybe even need that hire in full, but they're responsible for running into it. And so the niche case there is definitely for us of going, hey, we know we want to go down this path eventually. Let's bring in somebody now to build it. So when we're ready to go, we're actually ready to go.
Love it. Amy's child, do you have any tips for hiring? Regarding the graphic design thing, when you're breaking down, should I be doing something myself as a founder? You should be breaking down the impact to the business. So it's like, how much revenue is this generating? How much income is this saving? And then there's a second element of how easy is this to outsource? Like, if it's a merchandise planning role or a product development role, they are very hard to find. Whereas graphic designers, there's a very low barrier to entry to learn those skills, and it's quite consistent across the board to find those people. We're looking for a new Facebook ad coach that can also run ads for clients as well. I'm going to see if I can convince this kid. He's so smart. I don't think he's a kid, but he's a gum.
Hey, Davie.
What's your current situation? You're like wanting to launch a brand, bit tired of agency side, like run me through it.
Like what I do right now, I'm working under the fractional head of growth. Day to day, managing the Facebook media buying, the Facebook ad creative, landing pages, Google ads, I'm running Pinterest ads. I'm only 20 still. I realize I have time on my side.
Let me introduce you to the person, kind of one of my head coaches at Daily Mentor, to discuss an opportunity we have.
I would be honored to do it regardless.
Cool, man. Good to chat to you. I'll chat to you soon. How's business?
Pretty good. It's actually pumping at the moment.
Awesome. Nap, lads, did you guys have any top hires? Oh my God, I need a shower. I stink so badly because I trained and then went into 4 calls. And now I just like reek. All right, shower time. No plans this weekend, which is good. Next weekend, not next weekend, the weekend after, we'll fly over and we'll see Simon Beard. We'll also go see the Shark Tank investments. Might go see Sabri as well from Shark Tank. But this weekend, I'm just going to relax. I don't think I'll film this weekend. Probably just chill. It'd be nice. Oh, yeah. Looks fresh. Yeah. Doing a great job. So investment call now, potential e-commerce investment. Their brand, I love everything about them. The product is unique. They've got high repeat purchase rate. I'll chat about my investment philosophy after. These are the questions that I ask these investments and just see if I can add value as well. How much, what's your kind of MER, gross margin? Let's chat about those things. So I think with investing, the main thing that you need to know is what you're trying to achieve from it. So if you're trying to achieve a big payday, then maybe VC is for you, and you'll take a lot of little bets. VCs know that they'll invest $50,000, $100,000 checks into 20, 30 companies, and one of those will pay off. One of those will become $1 billion publicly listed company. So they'll IPO and that'll pay off all of the other losses. Maybe a few other companies break even, return their money, the rest will go under. The other thing is you need to understand that all of these deals, despite any type of investing aside from maybe day trading, which maybe I'll do a whole video on, the liquidity is not going to be there for you. So what that means is that when you put the money in, you'll be unable to get it out unless you try to sell your shares back to the founder or another investor, but usually that is pretty much impossible. Once you actually make the investment, you need to be quite confident that you're going to see it through to the end. The way that I look at investments is I really insist on having some level of subject matter expertise in it, because then I know the variables. I can kind of see the path. I'm not going into all of these tech investments thinking that I know more than all of these VCs and everything else, everyone else in this industry. So there is one thing I know: e-commerce. Now, e-commerce is an interesting game because often the trend life cycles are 2 to 6 years. And that means that, if we create a brand new category, let's say it's a new type of stroller that everyone is loving, a baby stroller, the 2 to 6 year life cycle is determined based on competition and market saturation. And that's just what I've seen across multiple industries. People like Kmart, Target, all of these people eventually knock down the price and get around things like patents and whatnot. So the founder themselves, if you need to be quite confident that either they're going to free cash flow enough, so rather than profit, so EBITDA, they will be able to take money out of the business and pay you as an investor a dividend enough to cover and warrant the investment. Or they need to be quite confident that they can exit the business before that trend life cycle starts to deflate. Or best idea, or the best businesses are people that have the ability to reinvent their product category within that existing niche to build a brand, because brand is one of the only actual moats within these e-commerce businesses. A lot of the other types of businesses like tech, they have like things like network effects or technological moats, but brand is the e-commerce moat. So by reinventing products, by creating an emotional connection with their customer, if they can build a brand, then they can go past those trend life cycles. And founders, and that comes to like, you want to be able to pick the founders that have the ability to do that, whether it be the track record or you're just taking a bet on the founder to do it. Look at Gymshark. That would have been an amazing investment. Brent Francis executed on that to another level. So that's kind of the main thing. In terms of the technical side of investing, you really just need to make sure that you can understand the financials, you can read a balance sheet, you can understand their forecasts. Are their forecasts warranted? That will determine the free cash flow, the risk of the business, and then you need to understand market comparative rates. So market comparative rates is at the moment is like in the later stage of e-commerce is like 3 to 5x multiples. Sure, that's 3 to 5 times their profit that they are making, but that being said, there are some edge cases like Hero Cosmetics, I think they did over 600 million, like Bondi Sands just absolutely crushed it as well. So there are edge cases where, depending on the repeat purchase rate of the customer, the expansion plans, the opportunities that are coming, the future forecast, and the synergies between the buyer as well. So I like e-commerce. It's not like as one-hit wonder as software, but I do know that I can also contribute with that as well. Alrighty, I think I fucked up here. Usually I get this laundry service to come pick up all my clothes, but instead I used the dry cleaner today. And I don't think dry cleaners are meant for like 100 pieces of clothing. So that's only one batch of it. It's a lot of dry cleaning. I even got my gym t-shirts dry cleaned, so $340 later. Oh well, saved me a bit of time. So it's 7 o'clock, the meetings definitely went over time, spent a little bit of extra time with the Daily Mentor crew, and then had to talk to a senior leader at one of my companies that might not want to be with us anymore. It's funny, the best employees that care the most about the business put so much pressure on themselves that you really don't actually need to ever manage them, but you just need to make sure they're okay. And sometimes they just put so much pressure on themselves that they come to kind of breaking point, and there's a good chance that that person will leave, which will be very, very tough. So yeah, all you can do is let them know that you're going to support them. But yeah, it's always tough managing so many people and managing so many expectations as well. So we'll deal with that Monday. Everyone will regroup. It's this time of year as well. We'll assess what to do, and it's one benefit of just having an open dialogue with everyone, that they can kind of confide in you with that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think the day ended up all right. Again, sales are $760,000, across the ecom brands. I think we might have added another 20,000 ARR as well, so not too bad. Subscribers, I haven't even looked at it. Next week I'll cover my content processes, how that all operates, and then I'll also cover a lot about my secondary brands. I'll also go through all the Shark Tank updates, all the investments that I've made there, and how they're all functioning and how I actually help them. But yeah, thanks for tuning in.